Hi, I'm Rich Story. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? If you've been with me for the last few weeks, then you know we've been drawing some of the classic cartoon villains of both film and TV animation, which we'll get back to shortly. But having watched the Secret Life of Pets movies with my grandson about 50 times last weekend, we're drawing a few of the characters. Why? Because they're awesome. On Wednesday, we drew the main character of both, Max the dog. Today, we're drawing the awesome and hilarious rabbit from both movies, Snowball, voiced by one of my all-time faves, Kevin Hart. As with Max, we'll draw 3 different poses of Snowball, building on the simple shapes used to create the character. Before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Okay, so let's draw Snowball from the Secret Life of Pets movies. We're going to draw Snowball step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In our 3 poses, Snowball is roughly 1.5 heads tall, not counting his ears. In other words, however tall his head is, his entire body is 1.5 of those. And speaking of his ears are roughly 1 head height tall. Alright, so let's start with that roadmap for Snowball from the Secret Life of Pets movies. So there's our roadmap for Snowball. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the 3rd and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help you know where to put Snowball's eyes, schnoz, and mouth, and other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. So let's rough out Snowball's features. Okay, so there are the roughed out features of Snowball. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of Snowball. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. In this step, it's okay to draw darker, but don't press too hard or mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. Always draw with an eye on tweaking and improving until the very end. So let's draw in the details for Snowball. Alrighty, there he is, Snowball from the Secret Life of Pets movies. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Snowball before, you cannot expect to have drawn him perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring our rabbit during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Snowball. And with that, you can draw him again and again. And by all means, color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series, where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So I'd love to see your drawing of Snowball. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag levelupcartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.